back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K21. Today, we're going to be doing something I don't think anybody thinks is going to be happening anytime soon, but I'm kind of hopeful it does at some point. We're going to be getting Jimmy Butler a ring today. Yes, the Heat played unbelievable. The Heat played unbelievable as a 5 seed. Nobody really expected them to be in the finals. Would they have been in the finals if there weren't a bubble? I don't really know about that one, but got to give credit where credit's due. Very happy for Jimmy Butler, very happy for the Miami Heat. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done, but they're playing 2 of the top 5 players in the world, and they're just probably not going to do that one anytime soon. So I do not think the Miami Heat, if they continue on this current path, are going to be winning a championship with this current core. If they go out and get another superstar, that of course changes everything. But today, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be getting Jimmy Butler a ring here in Miami. So as always, if you guys do have any other video ideas, I know you guys want to see a bunch of challenges. I'll make sure to try to get some of those very, very shortly. Make sure to comment them down below, and if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe as well. We're on the road to 30K. So, credit is credit where due. Credit is due. Wait, what? Give credit where credit is due. That's what I'm trying to say. Congratulations to the LA Lakers on tying the Celtics in championships, now both at 17. Congrats to LeBron. Congrats to Anthony Davis. Very happy for the both of them, and it's very well earned. It's not a fake ring. It's a real ring. I'm pretty sure if your team won the finals, you would have said it was a real ring. So just let it go for a little while. All right. Here with this team right now, I take a look at this team right now, and Jimmy Butler obviously not going anywhere. We're getting him a ring today. Bam Adebayo, I would like to keep, and then hopefully get him a ring as well. As of the rest of this team, nobody's a lock. That includes Tyler Hero. I want to keep him. He plays pretty well, then I have no reason to trade him. He's probably going to be my starting shooting guard here for this first year. Goran Dragic, I know Jimmy Butler loves to play with him. I know he's a very, very key and important piece of this Miami Heat team. This is 2K at the end of the day. It's a little bit different than real life. None of these moves that I'm making should be considered real. None of these moves I'm making, I'm telling the Heat they should do. Anything like that, I'm simply making these moves because I know it wins championships in 2K. I've been doing this for a little while now. So, the rest of this roster, I mean, Iggy's obviously unbelievable defensive piece in real life, really good locker room guy. He's just not going to really do anything here in 2K, and $15 million is $15 million I can spend somewhere else. So if you guys know what I'm saying there, catching my drift a little bit, I think I do have a couple moves with this team before I start series number 1, so I'll see you guys with a couple trades. So the first trade here is going to come with the New Orleans Pelicans, kind of building for the future. This is a 3-year rebuild, so of course I do have to worry about that. Goran Dragic, 34 years old. Andre Iguodala, 36. I just don't really see them fitting in this timeline so well, especially with the really young core the rest of this team does have, except for, you know, Jimmy Butler, of course. So Lonzo Ball, Derek Favors, welcome to Miami. Going to be our new point guard and probably our new backup center. If I had to imagine. We take a look at this rotation right now. Obviously, Kelly Olynyk's still on this bench as well, so he really can probably get traded at this point in time. I wouldn't mind starting Crowder. I think he's a really good role player. I watched him in Boston his whole career, and this fucking game just crashed. All right, I'll be back. That was so weird. The game didn't crash. I kept getting signed out of my PS4, so that's a little uncomfortable after, you know, my YouTube got hacked, and I'm hoping my PlayStation isn't, but hopefully we're fine now. I changed the password and everything, so hopefully we're good. But yeah, this is the current team. Obviously, we just made the trade for Lonzo. We just picked up Derek Favors as well. He's going to be a good backup center. I think we can move on from Olynyk. I could possibly look to get a new starting power forward just for this year. I'm very comfortable starting Tyler Hero. I'm very comfortable starting Lonzo. I think they actually match pretty well together. Jimmy's here, and then obviously Bam Adebayo's not going anywhere. So I think I can probably look for a new power forward now. I wouldn't mind having Myers Leonard as a backup. I would also maybe like to keep Jay Crowder. So I think I probably do have to make a trade. Derek Jones Jr. also, I'm probably not going to be paying him after this year, especially because I only do 9-man rotations, and Jimmy's probably not going to have a backup. So also, I think I'm going to send Keziak Paula down to the G League. So I definitely have a couple moves to make, and I'll see you guys with those trades. So it might not be the best move, but actually I'm going to do this with the Warriors and pick up Draymond. He's obviously a really unbelievable defensive player. Pretty good locker room guy. I think a lot of people do like him at the end of the day. I mean, I don't think referees like him. I don't know if his coaches love him when he's, you know, getting technical fouls and stuff like that, but I think a lot of the players actually like him. Not that matters. At the end of the day, this is 2K. So I don't expect Mr. Triple Single here to be putting up unbelievable stats. What we're going to worry about right now is hopefully this team competing for a championship. So that is all set. I am going to be starting Tyler Hero over Duncan Robinson. I just like Hero a little more. I know they typically run him off the bench. I'm just going to have him here start today. So Robinson's still playing 25 minutes. Nothing to worry about there. Crowder's going to be playing around 17. Favors with 15 behind Bam, and then Kendrick Nunn's going to get around 10. So let's go ahead and reset these. 35 there is fine. Draymond around 33 a night. 37 is fine. Tyler here, I want like 33, and then 34, and then we'll just give a 34th here to Draymond. So that's how it's going to look here for year number 1. That is the starting 5. I think our new additions here of Lonzo Ball and Draymond Green, 2 unbelievable defensive players. And this team obviously has 2 defensive studs here with Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. So Heroes, you know, not unbelievable, you know, on the defensive side of the ball if you catch my drift, but I'm sure they'll be able to make up for it. So your number 1 rotation as follows: Lonzo, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Bam Adebayo. Bench: Duncan Robinson, Jay Crowder, Derek Favors, and Kendrick Nunn. Let's see how this team does, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. So your number 1 does come to a close. We go 55-27, not too bad. LeBron James is your MVP. seemingly happens every year in their number 1. Ivica Zubac is your 6th man of the year in LA. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Also wins Most Improved for Zubac. Not too bad. And Frank Vogel does win Coach of the Year. The Lakers go 60-22. So, we're here in the playoffs as a 3 seed. I thought, 55 wins might be a little bit higher than a 3 seed, but we are tied as the 2 seed and only 1 game behind the 1 seed. So, not that big of a deal. 49 wins in the Oklahoma City Thunder. Got the 2 seed over there in the West. 49 wins, not a ton. So, Jimmy Butler, unbelievable year for us. 24.5 points, 7.5 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals. I mean, he's really good. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Lonzo, not LaMelo, Solomon Hill. It's the stupid glitch. Draymond, Kendrick Nunn, Jay Crowder. Not bad overall. Rebounds per game went to Bam Adebayo, and assist was Lonzo Ball. We take a look at team stats right here. Points per game. Oh boy, were we not that solid? Actually, never mind. Yeah, no. We need another score on this team, but defensively we had got to be number 1. Yes, under 109 points a game at 108.5, and we did go ahead and have the 4th best differential. So we do have Brooklyn here in round number 1. We got Kyrie and KD right here, which is going to be a little bit tough. I mean, that's a pretty good 6 seed if I do say so myself. I'm scared of Brooklyn next year as a Celtics fan. Like, very, very scared of Brooklyn, and I think everybody else in the East is as well. I'm going to be interested to see what happens with Giannis this offseason. I would imagine he's probably going to stay, but that's just my pick. And then Orlando beats the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. Us in Philadelphia here in round number 2. Simmons, Richardson, Harris. Clint Capella is a new addition there. Looks like they got rid of Al Horford. And somehow we're able to get Clint Capella for him. Not sure about that one, but good for them. And I think they're probably a little bit bigger than us, but we are up 2-1. Make that 3-1. And we do close them out in 5 games. So moving on to these finals right here. Same. Wow. Funny enough. I'll be. All right. Us and the Celtics here. Kemba, Brown, Hayward, Tatum, and Penis Kanter. I mean, it wasn't exactly the same. I wasn't saying it was exactly the same, but I was saying the East was exactly the same. All right. Let's see what we can do right here. We're currently up 2-0 on the Celtics, 3-0, and it looks like we're going back to the finals. And we're going to be taking on the Clippers this time. So let's see if we can actually beat the other LA team because, the Lakers beat us in real life. But Lou Will, Paul George, Kawhi, Morris, and Montrezl Harrell. Zubac's coming off the bench right there. Let's see if we can get it done here. And you're number 1. We're currently 2-2 with the Clippers right now. Down 3-2. And we win a championship in year number 1. And Jimmy Butler is your finals MVP. Not too bad. So heading into this first offseason straight off a finals win, I'm obviously very happy about it. Let's head up to the draft lottery. I don't think we obviously have any picks in this draft lottery. I didn't trade for anything or anything like that. So no, we are not. First overall pick goes to the Charlotte Hornets, then it's Pistons, then the Denver Nuggets. Weird. Nicholson, I would like to bring in. Johnson's not going anywhere. Spo's not going anywhere. John Smith, I just can't have a D offensive rating. And then Kelly Bradley, you're fired as well. So no A trainer, but it's fine. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I can work with that. So Otis Newman, if you want to come in here, I'd be very, very comfortable with that. And we're going to get everybody else here. So our front office is entirely set. I don't know if we have a first round pick. Let me go ahead and check on that. We actually do. So we have our own pick. It's the 30th overall pick. I sent Kiziak Paula down to the G League. He's up to a 76 overall. I wouldn't mind maybe, moving up. Not such a high top 5 pick, but maybe like mid-teens. Not a bad idea. Maybe get something come off the bench for us. Maybe send him to a G League for a year, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this with Cleveland. Try to pick up the 13th overall pick. I'm sure they're probably going to take it. No, they won't. They want a second. They'll give me Alfonso McKinney. That is fine. Welcome to the team. So I'm going to try to just get another first for Alfonso. Nothing. Nobody wants him. All right. We do have the 13th overall pick. Let's see who falls to us here. A lot of you guys are saying, can you, maybe get some guys that are a little later in the draft, send them to the G League, or just have them come off the bench, whatever the case may be. Yes, I can do that. So not a bad draft so far. I'm surprised Wiseman fell all the way to 6. Pacers ended up snagging him there. I do see Patrick Williams here. I see RJ Hampton as well, who could be a Kendrick Nunn replacement as my backup point guard. Here's the thing. I'm probably not getting like a higher overall player than Jimmy Butler at a 90 overall, which means I'm not going to go ahead and do a 10-man rotation just because I get Patrick Williams. So I'm probably going to pass on him, even though I think he is really good, and I think he's going to be really good in the NBA. Precious Achiuwa is here as well. I think I'm just going to go with RJ Hampton. He's probably going to replace Kendrick Nunn, who I'm not the biggest fan of. Kind of turned it on a little bit at the end of the NBA Finals, but we're going to replace him with RJ Hampton in all honesty. So Hero is coming back. Kevon Looney declines. He wasn't even playing. That's fine. So Hero's going to come back, probably start for us for one more year. Robinson's going to come back, give him that qualifying. Silva, no. Lonzo, yes. And then Kendrick Nunn, I'm probably just going to let walk in all honesty. Bam Adebayo is a very, very big free agent for us here. So we have 3 very, very big free agents right now. I don't really know what, the money situations look. Oh, my God. I mean, for like oh, boy. I mean, I kind of want to do it. I'm not going to lie. Which means I can now go ahead and move Draymond. I'm going to have to move him anyways because these guys are all going to have qualifying offers. So I need something cheap that's just perfect, Atlanta. Thank you very much. So is Giannis coming here? Giannis is coming to Miami. So do not renounce the rights on him. You can go. Lonzo cannot go. That's the big thing right here. And I think we should be fine with Lonzo now. So I have to make sure that Lonzo, Bam, and Duncan Robinson, none of them get an offer, which is going to be very, very hard, especially because that's 3 guys. Typically, I only have to do this 1. And Giannis is officially on this team. So Bam has 9 offers. I have to go ahead and max him out. It's a whole thing I have to do. You know what? I'll be back once this is all set. So Giannis is officially here. I brought back Bam Adebayo, and I brought back Lonzo Ball. We are now just waiting on Duncan Robinson, who I just don't have a qualifying, or excuse me, I don't have bird rights on, but he is restricted, so it's really not that big of a deal. He can't go anywhere anyways. So he is here. It's not going to let me offer him anything. So I basically just have to wait at this point in time. So I was very wrong on me saying that I wasn't going to get anybody higher overall than Jimmy Butler. That was an incorrect statement, which means I'm kind of regretting this now a little bit, and I kind of wish I got Patrick Williams, but it's fine. I didn't even realize we picked up Bruno Fernando in that deal with the Hawks when we traded Draymond, so he's going to be our new backup center. I'm actually kind of fine with that. Alfonso McKinney is probably just going to get traded because I really just don't need him. If I can get a first round, nothing. Seriously? All right. I guess he's just going to be chilling then. I need to go ahead and probably get a... Well, Robinson's coming back anyways, so I need to just get a backup small forward now because Alfonso McKinney will not be playing for me. So do I bring Iggy back? Probably not. I think Joe Harris get some more shooting off the bench would be even lethal. And then I do have to wait for Duncan Robinson basically just get an offer. So let me make sure he's still here and this game didn't just screw me over. He's still here. He's probably not going to get a massive offer, but he'll be chilling here. And yeah, that pretty much is, yeah, that's 9 guys. So I will see you guys at the start of, yeah, year number 2. So we are all set here at the start of year number 2 with this, this team's a little bit overpowered. So it's an interesting rumor about Giannis to the Heat. I don't know if it'll happen. It may be pretty fucking nuts if it happened. I would be terrified if it happened, but I guess then I would be worrying about just the Heat instead of the Bucks, the Heat, and the Nets. It would just be the Heat and the Nets versus the Bucks, the Heat, and the Nets. So I low-key wouldn't mind it. But then again, that means they'd probably just shit pump my Celtics. But we're not going to get into that right now. This is how the rotation is looking for year number 2. Lonzo Ball, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bam Adebayo. Benches as follows: Duncan Robinson, Joe Harris, Bruno Fernando, and RJ Hampton. So the bench might have gotten a little bit worse. We have 2 unbelievable shooters right here, and then hopefully these 2 young guys right here can just be development. I mean, realistically, they're playing 15 and 10 minutes a night. It's not that big of a deal. So we're all set, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2, hopefully going back to back. So we close out year number 2 with a record of 65 and 17, and Giannis does go ahead and win the MVP award for us. 32 points, 16 boards, 7 assists. Yeah, he deserved that one. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, ended up getting drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. Drummond, 6-man, is in Phoenix now. It's an interesting addition to back up DeAndre Ayton. It's an expensive addition. Because how much money is this guy making right now? I would imagine it's probably north of the 40 mil department. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was asking for like 40 mil in free agency. Maybe they edited that. Giannis is your Defensive Player of the Year as well. De'Aaron Fox, most improved. Good to see him kind of climbing up. And Eric Spoelstra is your Coach of the Year as we do go 65 and 17. So I am very happy with this team, obviously. I think we're probably in very good contention to go out and, you know, go back to back. And hopefully three-peat at some point. Phoenix is the 1 seed over there in the West. Good for them. Player stats right now, Giannis, Hero. So Jimmy Butler did fall off. That kind of happens when we had a superstar next to him. It is what it is. Bam Adebayo, Lonzo Ball, Duncan Robinson. I mean, this team is very well put together, in my opinion. I think we really probably aren't going to have much competition, but we will see. Defensively, we were the best team. Points per game, we were the 3rd best team. We did have that next score, and then we were first in differentials. So Charlotte here in the first round. As I mentioned, they added Anthony Edwards. He was probably the first overall pick. Yes, he was. Graham, Edwards, Bridges, Christian Wood, and Steven Adams. Good to see them kind of building something right there. I just really don't think they have a goddamn chance against this team. I actually really do like the makeup of this team. I'm not going to lie. It's a defensive star-studded lineup. I mean, given Tyler Hero doesn't really count, but other than that, it's a really good defensive lineup. We take a look at Boston here in round number 2. Kemba, Smart, Brown, Tatum, and Taco Fall. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All right, we're currently 1-1 with them. We actually lost game 1, something I did not foresee happening. And we are 3-2 right now, and we do end up winning in 6. So us and Philly here in the East Finals, Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Capella, and Embiid. We beat this team without Giannis last year. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to beat them with Giannis, and it's Memphis and New Orleans. Ja versus Zion over there in the West Finals. Interesting. Ja gets the best of them. So it's Morant, Brooks, Kawhi, who always just signs with the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jonas Valanciunas. Is the starting 5 there in Memphis. All right, let's see if we can get this done right here. We're up 2-1 real quick, 3-1. And we have officially gone back-to-back as Giannis wins Finals MVP this year. Let's head into this final offseason, boys. So we're heading up to the draft lottery right now. I do not believe we probably have any picks right now. Also, I saw my computer was open here and it was making like white light on my face. So that's probably pretty gross. I apologize about that. But no, we do not have a lottery pick. It looks like we will head up to the draft. I don't know if we even have our first round pick. I really haven't made many trades in this video. I kind of want to make some sort of big blockbuster trade. I'm not really sure what that's going to be yet, but we do not have a draft pick, as you saw. So let's just go ahead and skip over that. Actually, never mind. We had the 20th, though. I'm fucking dumb. I just totally, like, it's like a habit for me to go look at picks, and then, Yeah, well, we got a 75 overall, so that's not bad. Jimmy's coming back. He picks up that player option. Tyler Hero is going to be welcome back, obviously, as well. So Duncan Robinson and Bruno Fernando both get those qualifying. Maybe we'll have bird rights on Duncan Robinson. I don't know, though. So, my bad. I didn't realize we had a draft pick. That's definitely my bad. Who was it? Brian Antoine. So, maybe if we don't get Duncan Robinson back, he can be a new backup shooting guard. I definitely boofed on that one. I don't know how I just missed. Like, it's a habit for me to go look and see what picks we have. And then I totally screwed up and just, like, kind of wasn't even paying attention. So, that's my bad. I'll eat that one, but we now have two 20-year-olds coming off the bench and a 24 and a 22-year-old starting. So I'm honestly not really sure what trade I want to make. Obviously, none of these three are going anywhere, so it would either have to be Hero or Alonzo Ball. I don't really know, though. I mean, what's he putting up? He's putting up, let's see, 17. I mean, it's not bad. And then Lonzo's obviously not going to score the ball up, but he's averaging a double-double and 6 rebounds. So decisions will have to be made. Let me check into free agency first. Do I have bird rights on? Okay, now I have bird rights on Duncan Robinson. Oh, he's restricted. He's just going to get a qualifying, but that's fine. So they're both going to come back to this team. That's perfect. I will keep Duncan Robinson, and I actually might trade the rookie I just drafted, 20th overall. I'm actually surprised I got a 75 overall at number 20. I believe it was 20. I'll double check that just so I don't sound like an absolute moron. Yeah, it was 20. All right. So I definitely have a trade to make, and I'll see you guys with that move. So the Sacramento Kings just offered me this when I put up Lonzo, Brian Antoine, and our first-round pick in 2023 up on the trade finder. It's De'Aaron Fox. I think De'Aaron Fox is an upgrade over Lonzo Ball. I'm making the decision. Welcome to the team, De'Aaron Fox. So we officially have 9 guys, and I need to get Alfonso McKinney off this team. I just don't like him. I'm going to trade him. I don't really care what for, and I'll see you guys with the rotation. So this is how the rotation will look here for year number 3, the third and final year. I think De'Aaron Fox is an upgrade over Lonzo Ball. Just my opinion. You can feel free to differentiate in the comment section below if you want. But this actually might be my best lineup yet. If you guys want to let me know down below in the comment section, that would be pretty cool. So De'Aaron Fox, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bam Adebayo is the starting 5 here for year number 3. Bench looks like this: Duncan Robinson, Joe Harris, RJ Hampton, and Bruno Fernando. Yeah, no, the bench didn't change at all. So that's the team. I'm pretty excited to see how we'll do. And I'll catch you guys at the end of the third and final season. So Giannis wins MVP once again here at the end of the third and final year, 65-17 for us. So Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond, 6-man once again. Where'd Cunningham go? To the Knicks. I'm sure Knicks fans would love that. Giannis even the Player of the Year. Jaden McDaniels, Most Improved in Boston. Spo is your Coach of the Year. I believe that's the second year in a row. So we're obviously a 1 seed with 65 wins. Not obviously, but we are a 6 seed. I honestly thought if any team was going to break 70 wins, it would have been this one. We take a look at player stats right now. Giannis, Fox, Hero, Butler, Bam, Robinson. I mean, Jimmy Butler's presence on the court is more than just statistics. Like, he's a winning player at the end of the day. We take a look at rebounds right now. Giannis, and assists is De'Aaron Fox. And no, you don't have to win a championship to be a winning player. I hope that's not taken as confusion. Points per game, we were actually the 7th best team this year. Defensively, though, we were the best team far and away, just over 105, and we had an almost 15-point differential per game. So, us in Brooklyn: Jalen Brunson, Karis LeVert, KD, Jay Crowder, Jarrett Allen. I saw Kyrie went to Charlotte. I think I tried to make a trade for him. It wasn't really happening, so I probably just didn't even put that in the video. But we're up 3-0 right now, and we do end up sweeping them. Not too bad. Moving on to round number 2, us and the Atlanta Hawks right now. Trae Young, Aaron Nesmith, Cam Reddish, John Collins, and Derek Favors, our old friend right there. I think we got a championship with him. So we're looking for the 3-peat right now. See if we can get that done. We're up 3-0 real quick right now. And we do end up winning in 5. Us in Philadelphia here in the East Finals. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Capella, and Embiid. I also tried to make a trade for Ben Simmons. It just wasn't happening, so I had to settle for De'Aaron Fox. I'm kidding. Obviously, he fits very, very well with this team. We win in 5. Oh, boy, we got Luka here. Raul Neto. I don't really think any team with Raul Neto starting is winning a championship, but they did pick up Anthony Davis, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, they have 3 stars. We have 3 stars. Actually, we have 4 stars. Technically, actually, probably even 5 with Hero, but we do end up winning in 5 nonetheless. Sorry about my blabbing during that, but not bad. We got a 3-peat. We got Jimmy Butler a ring. We got him on without Giannis, which is probably even more important, but nonetheless, it gets done. As always, if you guys do have any other video ideas, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. We can maybe hit 200 likes on this video. That would be cool. But we're in 190 plus, and technically we got 3 championships out of it, so not too bad. That about does it for me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.